5 Mediterranean sides that reduce bloating fast. Ever get that heavy, uncomfortable feeling after meals, even when you ate something healthy? Most people assume bloating is just about what to avoid. But the Mediterranean approach works differently. It's about specific combinations of ingredients that help you feel lighter after meals. And in some cases, you may notice a difference the same day. These 5 side dishes are built around that exact principle. Most of these sides work by adding something that supports digestion. But one takes the opposite approach. It feeds what's already there. I'll show you which one when we get to it. Side number 1. Fennel and pear salad with walnuts. Thinly shave a fresh fennel bulb, as thin as you can get it, using a mandolin if you have one. Slice a ripe pear into thin wedges. In a bowl, combine the fennel and pear with a handful of rocket leaves and a small fistful of toasted walnuts. Dress with red wine vinegar, a generous drizzle of olive oil, and a pinch of sea salt. Toss gently so the pear doesn't break apart. Fresh, slightly sweet, with a peppery bite from the rocket. Fennel has traditionally been used to help reduce bloating and that heavy feeling after meals. Its natural compounds are believed to help relax digestion and ease that trapped, gassy feeling that can build up after eating. The pear adds a gentle sweetness that balances fennel's anise flavor, and at normal portions, it's easy on digestion. The toasted walnuts add crunch, healthy fat, and help the whole dish feel satisfying rather than just fresh. This next one is warm, and the way you cook it is what makes it work. Side number 2. Warm lemon carrot salad. Slice carrots into thin rounds, not too thick. You want them to soften evenly. Sauté them in a pan with a little olive oil over medium heat until they soften but still hold a slight bite at the edges. While they're still warm, transfer to a bowl and toss immediately with fresh lemon juice and a drizzle of olive oil, so the flavor soaks into every slice. Add a pinch of ground cumin, chopped fresh parsley, and a small sprinkle of toasted pumpkin seeds on top for a gentle crunch contrast. Warm, slightly sweet, with a bright citrus lift and an earthy aromatic finish. Here's the thing about carrots. How you cook them changes how your body handles them. Raw carrots are harder to break down and can feel heavy on a sensitive stomach. Cooking them softens their structure and makes them much gentler on the stomach for many people, which is why this dish works where a raw carrot salad wouldn't. Cumin isn't just here for flavor. It's one of the oldest digestive aids used in Mediterranean and Middle Eastern cooking. Traditionally, cumin has been used to ease that tight, uncomfortable feeling after eating and help reduce gas. The warm carrot absorbs the lemon and olive oil as it cools, creating a dish that feels soothing and settled rather than heavy. That's the balance you're looking for, something warm and satisfying that your stomach doesn't have to fight through. Number 3 is the most technique-driven one on the list, and the technique takes about 10 seconds. Side number 3. Smashed cucumber with labneh. Take 2 cucumbers and cut them in half lengthwise. Then use the flat side of your knife or a rolling pin to press down firmly and crack them open. After that, roughly chop them into large, uneven pieces and place them in a bowl. Add a generous handful of Kalamata olives, a good amount of fresh dill, and a handful of toasted walnuts. Spoon dollops of labneh over the top. Don't mix it in. Let it sit on the surface. Drizzle with olive oil and a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. A pinch of sea salt, and it's done. Creamy, briny, fresh, and more satisfying than it looks. The smashing technique isn't just visual. Cracking the cucumber before chopping creates rough edges and more surface texture, so the dressing clings better and every bite carries more flavor. Dill is a traditional carminative herb, used specifically to reduce gas, cramping, and bloating by helping relax digestion and ease post-meal discomfort. It's been used this way in Mediterranean and Middle Eastern kitchens for centuries, long before the science caught up. And the labneh is where this dish earns its place on this list. Labneh is a fermented strained yogurt that contains probiotic bacteria associated with a healthier stomach environment and more balanced digestion. The Kalamata olives and walnuts add fat and body, so this feels like a real side dish, not just a water-based salad with a garnish. This one has a detail in the method that most recipes get wrong, and it matters for digestion specifically. Side number 4. Roasted zucchini with garlic and dill yogurt. Slice zucchini into half moons, not too thin. You want them to roast rather than steam. Toss with olive oil and a pinch of sea salt. Spread in a single layer on a baking tray and roast until soft and lightly golden. While they roast, mix Greek yogurt with a small amount of garlic-infused olive oil and a pinch of salt. Use the infused oil rather than raw garlic, so you get the flavor without the compounds that can irritate a sensitive gut. Spread the yogurt onto a plate or bowl. Lay the warm zucchini directly on top so it slightly melts into the cool yogurt. Finish with fresh chopped dill and a final drizzle of olive oil. Warm and soft against cool and creamy. It's a contrast that feels instinctively calming to eat. Zucchini is one of the gentlest vegetables for digestion you'll find. It's high in water content, naturally low in the fermentable compounds that trigger bloating, and when roasted it becomes even softer and easier on the stomach. The yogurt brings probiotic bacteria that support a healthy gut environment. But the detail that makes this version work better than most is the garlic oil. Garlic-infused olive oil gives you all of the flavor with almost none of the usual digestive downside. That's because many of the compounds that commonly trigger garlic sensitivity don't transfer well into the oil, so you get the taste without the consequence. The dill ties it together. Like in the cucumber dish, it brings its own carminative properties, helping ease that uncomfortable feeling and reduce post-meal discomfort. So every side so far works by bringing something in, a compound, a culture. But remember, one dish works completely differently. Side number 5. Artichoke hearts with saffron and spinach. Drain and pat dry a jar of artichoke hearts. In a wide pan, heat olive oil over medium heat and add the artichoke hearts. Leave them without moving until the edges turn golden, about 4 to 5 minutes. Meanwhile, dissolve a small pinch of saffron in a few tablespoons of warm water and set aside. Pour in the saffron water and let it briefly coat the artichokes in a rich golden color. Add 2 large handfuls of baby spinach directly into the pan and let it wilt down into the saffron liquid, about 1 minute. Remove from heat. Scatter toasted pine nuts on top and finish with a little lemon zest. Warm, golden, aromatic, and unlike anything else on this list. Artichokes are one of the most prebiotic-rich vegetables you can eat. That means they help feed the beneficial bacteria already living in your digestive system, supporting a healthier gut environment over time. That's a different mechanism. And this is the dish that takes the opposite approach. It supports what's already there rather than adding new compounds. Spinach contributes magnesium, which supports the natural muscle movement your digestion relies on. That movement helps keep things moving comfortably and may help reduce that tight, heavy feeling after eating. But the saffron is the ingredient most people overlook. Its active compounds, crocin and saffronel, have been studied for their anti-inflammatory properties, including potential digestive benefits. Traditional Persian and Mediterranean cooking has used saffron as a digestive aid for centuries. The combination is what makes this dish work. Prebiotic-rich artichokes, magnesium-rich spinach, and the warm, aromatic depth of saffron. That heavy post-meal feeling isn't something you just have to live with. And none of these dishes require more than a few simple ingredients to make it better. Pick one and try it with your next meal. The carrot salad and the smashed cucumber are the easiest starting points, and you'll likely feel the difference the same day. More Mediterranean sides that work the same way are in the next video. And drop a comment below. Which of these 5 are you trying first?